Crafting a Cure is one of the most hoppin' fundraisers in town. Shannon recently spoke with our own Bill Makinson, chair of the event.
So Bill, this is the 7th annual Crafting a Cure. It's taking place in November. If someone's never been, kind of tell me what that feeling is, because I know it's such a unique event.
Yeah, it's a really fun event. It's actually a beer sampling event that was started by Jeff and Sherry Lalone 7 years ago. It was their vision to raise money for Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation because their children had type 1. So there wasn't a lot of fundraisers for that charity. And so they started it, and their humble beginnings was at, I think they started at the complex and they went to Nativity Hall, and now it's at Nav Center. So it's grown quite a bit. Jeff and Sherry let it go a couple of years ago, and I didn't want to see it go into somebody else's hands. So I took it over, got a committee, and I'm happy to say that you're on it with us. And so here we are getting set for year number 7.
Yeah, the planning that goes into it, we've had such a blast for the past 2 years. And it's so exciting to see the community really year after year coming out more and more and more. And last year's was so exciting. This year's is going to be even better. So what can people expect from this year's event?
Well, so this year, there's, a few changes. But the big thing is our beer and our beer vendors, our vendors. So we added a couple of wineries and a couple of cideries, and but we can't thank our beer vendors, our craft beer vendors enough, because they're the people that are crafting their trade and making this great beer. And the craft beer scene has taken off. We saw it at the Beer Bourbon Barbecue and Blues this summer, where you could see the demographic of people, and you'd think this was more for maybe the middle age or younger people, but now we're seeing the baby boomers are getting into this, so it's great. So at our event, when you get in, so the price of your ticket, and I get this asked a lot, what's my ticket include? Of course, your samples. We have food. So this year, one of our sponsors is Nav Center, and so we have a poutine bar. So it's extreme poutine, whatever you want to make. With some desserts and whatnot. And then we have a great band. The Shiners are coming back. So last year, the Shiners, everybody liked them so much, we had to clear a path for a dance floor, and it was packed. It was a great party. It was just great for me as a chairperson, standing back, watching everybody having a good time.
And it was such a blast. A big part of Crafting a Cure too is the live auction that takes place after the silent auction, and it's so fun to see everyone getting into it and knowing that the money is going to JDRF. So we're going to be doing that again this year. And I want to touch base again, the samples you mentioned that they're included in the price. So basically, people get their cup and they can get any beer that they want. It's all included. So why is that important for people to know too?
Well, it's important because like our ticket price, we find it's a good price because it includes a lot in your price. But the samples, that's what people want to try. And we partnered this year with Freshco. So Jordan's been helping us out a lot. And now when you come to our event, if you like that certain beer, there's a possibility you'll be able to go to Freshco and buy it. So you're not wondering, oh, where can I get that from Sawdust City? And Jordan will be there. So if you want to speak to her, you can ask her, and if she can get it in, she'll get it in. So so people are experimenting a lot with different types of beer. And so, like I said, if you want to get it, see Jordan and drink on.
And you mentioned Jordan and Freshco, and there are so many sponsors that really make this come together, and it's so wonderful seeing the community really come out and support juvenile diabetes and JDRF. So if people do want to get tickets or find out more information, how can they do that?
So first of all, Clean All Environmental Services has been on board since day one. And McEwen's are our big sponsors. We have a lot of smaller sponsors. Tim Francis that does our ticket. Stacy's Pet Depot. I can name them all, but they're not in front of me. But so we can't thank them enough. So for tickets, you can get them at Reuben, at Shortline, and also we have an events.com. Events.com. You get it there, and or contact myself or anybody, the committee members. We have, we're very on social media, so we have Instagram, we're on Facebook and Twitter, so message us and if you need a ticket, we'll get it to you.
And those tickets are $60, everything in, and I know, Bill, that we'll be there, and we hope that everyone comes out. But thank you for being here today and telling us more about it.
Thank you, Shannon, for your help, and thank you for being on the committee. And yeah, get in touch with us.